Friction. In the laws of motion, the second part of in laws of motion, the first part will be the Newton's laws of motion, and the second part will be in laws of motion unit is friction. So, in the friction, what is mean by the friction? Friction means is nothing but resist the relative motion of two bodies whenever they are is in motion. Means if in case if we are two bodies are in the relative motion, one body is over moving in the another over another body, means if in case of one body is sliding over on another body, then some of the force is acts on the surface tangentially, which is resist that force which resists the relative motion. Means whenever two bodies are in relative motion or tendency of relative motion, some of the force means whenever the two bodies are in contact, the force acts tangentially to the surfaces. Means when the body is acting on that body, then if in case a body is moving in the direction, if in case then the direction tangentially acts, force will be tangentially acts by the another body, so that the tangential force is called as a frictional force. The tangential force is called as a frictional force. This frictional force is always act surfaces of bodies are in contact, whatever the bodies are in contact, then it is always tangentially. For example, if in case if a body is sliding over another body, if a body is moving on another body, when the body is in relative motion, the force tangentially acts, means which resists the opposite, which resists the relative motion. Means if the body is moving in this direction, the frictional force is acting in opposite direction, means tangentially they acting on that body. Whenever the two bodies are in contact is called as a frictional force. This friction force always acts on the surface of the bodies in contact and tangential to them. So that is about friction, and friction causes due to the whenever the uneven surfaces, means like some protrusions will happen, depressions will happen on the surfaces. Whenever the depressions will happen on the surfaces, then due to that one the cause of friction will be causes due to that the protrusions will happen on the surface of the bodies. Then due to that one also the friction will be done by the surface of the bodies whenever they are is in relative motion. So that there is in daily life, without friction we can't do anything. In daily life extremely that is main important thing is friction. That is what is the advantages of friction. Means here the advantages of friction. Though we know that we are walking on the floor safely due to the frictional force between the floor and our feet. If there is no any friction between the foot and the floor, then we can slip the floor because of our foot will slip on the floor. So that it is difficult to walk on the floor or whatever the place on the surface, it is difficult without friction. The friction will be helps to walk safely, means steadily, and to sit on the chair also. To sit on the chair also the friction will help, and to hold the tumbler, if in case of I am holding a chalk piece, due to the frictional force between the fingers to the chalk, so that's why I can hold this chalks, otherwise the chalks can be slipped from my hand. So due to the frictional force between the both fingers and chalks or whatever the tumbler, if you want to drink a water, if you want to catch the tumbler, then frictional force between the tumbler and our hand, then so that we can drink the water and we can hold the pen and we can write it. And whenever we are writing on the paper, the frictional force between the paper to the nib of the pen also, due to that the letters we can write. If in case if there is no any friction between the nib and the surface of the paper, we can't write on the paper. The nib can be slipped over the paper. So here it is that to hold the tumbler or pen also due to the friction. And whenever if you want to put a frame on the wall, then you will put the screw on the hole, so that whenever the nails and screws are held in the wall or wooden block or wooden surfaces because of due to the friction, then only the nails and screws fitted into the hole. Otherwise that will be comes out loosely without, if there is no any friction, that can't be fixed to the wall. So that here they hold on the wall due to the friction, and vehicles move on the road without slipping, and they can be stopped due to friction. The frictional force, already earlier we discussed about that in the force, about the force. While we are riding the cycle, after some distance we stopped riding bicycle. Then after traveling some of the distance, the bicycle will stops. Even though if you are not applying the force also, any force also, the bike stops due to the frictional force between the tire and the road. Due to that, when the vehicles are moving on the road safely without slipping due to the frictional force, if you put the brake, then the vehicle can stop at that place due to the frictional force between the tire and the road. Nowadays we can see the tires. The more air not filled in the tires are car tires, because of whenever the area of contact is more between the tire and the surface, the frictional force will be more. So that's why whenever the vehicles are moving on the road very fastly, then the vehicles, whenever they are turning in the road, when they turn the vehicle, motors, cars, then that vehicle cannot be slipped from the road. So that the more contact is having the road between the car and the tire and the road. So that's why the less air filled in the car tires. And also here that safe walking on the floor and supporting to ladder inclined to wall. If you want to incline the wall, then if you put the ladder onto the wall, then only due to the frictional force only that can be stops the ladder. Otherwise, if there is any frictional force between the ladder and the wall, the ladder can be slipped. So that way. And another thing is, if you want to light a matchstick, then the frictional force between the matchstick to the box, then only the matchstick can be light. Here these are the number of advantages is there. Number of advantages of friction also there nowadays. In our daily life, everything will be friction. Everything will involve, friction is involved in every matter. So that, then what is the disadvantages of friction? Even though advantages are there, even the disadvantages of friction also there. What is the mean by the disadvantages? Means when, if we take the mission, if the road is not good, very rough surface is there, frictional force is more on the surface of the body. Whenever some of the vehicles are moving on the road, that the parts of the vehicle may be damages, and also wear and tear of the tires, wear and tear of the machines which is sliding over on another vehicles. Whenever they are in there, the wear and tear can be possible due to the mobile parts of the machine. Mobile parts of the machine. Even though if the tires also reduces their efficiency when they are moving in the uneven roads, means like rough surface roads. So that wear and tear of moving parts of the machine, whenever they are sliding on another part, then the parts can be reduced their efficiency. They can be when they are moving on another, the wear and tear can be possible. So that next, friction in a machine produces heat and the uneven, unnecessary, undesirable noise. If you see this, when you are riding a bicycle, then you hear the sound whenever you are riding. If you did not put any oil in that cycle chain or another thing, you can hear the uneven sound, undesirable noise. And also whenever you are riding a bike without the oil, put oil in the engine, without oil engine, then the engine can be heated. Because of the moving parts are moving, whenever they are moving one another, they produces heavy heat and undesirable noise also. So that by friction in a machine produces heat and undesirable noise. And also due to that production of heat and undesirable noise, the efficiency of that machine can be reduces. The efficiency of the machine can be reduces, and even that if the heat is more produced in the machine, then may total engine of the machine can be seized up. So that's why these are the disadvantages of friction. Means whenever the friction is increases, there is a disadvantage or more. Whenever the two parts are moving, the two parts can be damaged, wear and tear can be possible, and heat and undesirable noises can be happen, and also whenever they are the engine can be seized up in the moving machine. If how to reduce the friction, then if we use some of the techniques, then we can reduce the friction. Like if in case of the uneven surface, means rough surface, by polishing the surface, the methods of what is the methods of reducing friction? Let us see. Methods of reducing friction. We cannot eliminate the friction, but we can reduce it. We cannot remove the friction between the two surfaces whenever they are in motion, but we can reduce the friction by using some of the methods. Those are the methods of reducing friction are: for the rough surface, which increase the in home, if we put the tiles, if in case of tiles, if you put the any stones like white stone, milk stones, like that, if the stone is rough surface, having the rough surface, then we will do the polishing on that. Like that, for the rough surfaces, by polishing the rough surface heavily or rubbing the surface, that surface can be made like smoothly. Means the friction between that can reduce. Friction can be reduced, so that the roughness of the surface is reduced by polishing or rubbing with the sandpaper or some of the powders. And also next one is by the use of lubricants. Just now we discussed about that. That is whenever if you hear the uneven sound or heat is produced, if in case of engine is more heated while you are driving, if you put the engine oil in that, then the heat can be reduced, because of whenever the moving parts can be produce the heat, when you put the oil on that. For a small machines, we will use the less viscosity oil, light oils like viscosity less oils. For the heavy vehicles like lorry, heavy type of machines, we will use to reduce the high viscosity, means heavy oils like high viscosity oils we can use to reduce the friction, like grease. In the lorries and type of heavy machines, which is heavy automobiles, the grease type of high viscous lubricants are used. For the cycle or bikes, we will use the light oils like less viscosity oils, which is used to reduce the friction between the moving parts. If you put the lubricants between them, they make the layers. Between them, and they fill the fine pores or depressions, whatever the depressions are on the surfaces, then they will make the layers, like whenever some of the pores or depressions are there, the lubricant filled with the pores and make the surface smoothly, the body can move easily on the another body. So that by putting the lubricants, by applying the lubricants, by the use of lubricants, we can reduce the friction between that can be relative motion can be happen, so that the surface and move then the smooth. By the use of ball bearings in cycles, in automobiles, in motor shops, we will use the ball bearings to reduce the friction. We reduce the friction, so that rolling friction is less than the static friction. So that's why by using the ball bearings, we can reduce the friction in the vehicles like two-wheelers, like cycles, motor vehicles like bikes, in cars and motor shops, in machines, dynamos. In that total we are use the ball bearings to reduce the friction between the movable parts. Whenever they are rotating, then some of the ball bearings which are used, then the shaft or something can be rotate freely. The next one is by streamlining. By streamlining means a special designed, means automobiles and aeroplanes like ships are specially designed to reduce the air layers or water layers. If the ship is moving in the air, like that will made up of like this straightly because of to reduce the friction between the water layers to the ship, and as well as the aeroplane is also made streamlined to reduce the air layers. Means whenever the aeroplanes are specially designed with the curved surfaces so that the air layers may get streamlined. So by specially designed means the streamlining. So by streamlining the automobiles or aeroplanes like that, the air layers can be streamlined. They made like curved surfaces. If we see the cars, and also the cars are made up like this by the curved surfaces, like this curved surfaces to reduce, streamline the, if the air particles are moving like this, whenever they touch in, air particles will be move like this. The air layers can be streamlined due to that curved surfaces. By using these methods, the friction can be reduced. If the water pour on the floor, in the smooth floor, if we slipped on that, then we can slip it. Our feet can be slipped on that, because of whenever some of the fluid is flowed on the smooth surface, that will becomes the layer and it reduces the friction between them. So then how do we increase the friction? How do we increase the friction? Means by heavily polishing the surface, the top layer particles may be loosed, means may be avoided, may be ejected from the surface, then can be depressions will be happen by the heavy polishing, so that the friction can be increased. And so by using these three techniques we can increase the friction. Means by making the surface rough, by using the rough surface, we can get the grip, more grip on that. So that's why the shoes are made, shoes bottom are made with the subgrooves. So that's why the making the rough surface, by making the rough surface rough, then friction can be increased. And also the tires grooves will be made, so that's why they can make whenever they are contact with the surface, they can be having the more grip with the surface and the friction can be increased. And by using the dry surfaces, if the wet surface is there, if we put our feet on the wet surfaces, then our feet can be slipped, because of whenever the some of the layer is formed by the fluids or whatever the liquids are poured on the wet surface, then they will form a layer that can be, our feet can be slipped. Our feet can be slipped. So that by using the dry surfaces, we can increase the friction. And by increasing the weight on the machines or weighting on the load, then the grip can be more, more grip is produced whenever the increasing the weight on the body, then surface, then the more grip is produces between the two surfaces are in contact. So that's why the methods, the friction can be increased. These are about the friction.